industry? Energy related. Yeah, one after another. They're in the mergers and acquisitions of the energy. They're in the deals. They're in the drilling. They're in housing. The banks have been, this is another Ponzi scheme ready to collapse. That's what you're seeing going on in the markets. It's out of control. They may be stupid, but they are very shrewd. The ones in charge, they know this thing is coming down. And what you're seeing going on about in Europe, about, these Islamic, guys that are going to take over the world, all this is a setup to keep us in check, because when people start hitting the streets, they're going to blow them out.
We're almost out of time, Gerald, but I wanted to get your take. You were talking about how they're using free speech to sell this, but of course, when they had their unity march, they excluded the political party that had just won the European elections a few months ago. That was Le Pen's party. And that seems to be what they're afraid of. It looks like the people in Europe across the board, whether it's UKIP in England or whether it's Le Pen in France, they understand that they don't want to be a part of the EU anymore. And of course, Iceland just dropped their membership application. The new government there said they are no longer going to continue talks to join the EU. So they don't want to get in. The people who are in it want to get out. What do you see happening in Europe in the short term?
Oh, it's going to be chaos. There's no way of bailing them out anymore. They've stolen the people's money under the name of austerity measures, which is white shoe boy language for taxing you more as you're earning next to nothing. It means taking away your benefits and your any kind of social services, and then raising your retirement age till after you die. So they don't have any more games to play. You're looking at the unraveling. I'm making this very clear, is that what they're doing with this whole thing about, the Islamic fundamentalists taking over the country is really a drill to really put the people in their place, because the soldiers are out on the streets and the police are armed to the teeth. They are not going to tolerate any dissent. Look at this guy, Hollande. What was his popularity rating? 15%? I can now say that the French are as dumb as the Americans. They had their imbecile in chief that's selling them the war on terror, and we had our imbecile in chief over here, Bush, selling us on our war on terror. And anybody that wants to get into a good business, I suggest you consider propaganda. You could do it cheaply, stupidly, and get great results.
They're stepping it up, aren't they? It's going to be interesting to see what happens in Europe. It's going to be interesting to see if the people can wake up and take control of their government, or if it's already too late. Thank you for joining us, Gerald. It's trendsresearch.com, and you can get a subscription there to Trends Journal. You've got your 2015 forecast up there now.
Yes, we do. We have also our conference is available too. It's a 5.5-hour conference with all the trends of the year to come.
Great. Now is the time to take a look at that, because there are some amazing trends, as you pointed out. Commodities are crashing, and I think really the thing that's driving this whole collapse in oil prices that people aren't talking about is just how weak the global economy is. So it looks like a serious year this year, not only deflation, but perhaps even depression. Thank you so much for joining us, Gerald Celente. Well, that's it for tonight's news. If you're watching this on YouTube, please become a YouTube subscriber if you're not already. And if you're not a subscriber to Prison Planet TV, that's one way that you can support our operation and share it as it happens each night at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can share that with up to 20 of your friends. Right now, you can still get an annual membership for just $29.95. Join us again tomorrow at 7 Central, 8 p.m. Eastern.
City of Austin tap water versus filtered City of Austin tap water.
I can taste dirt in it.
God knows what's in this.
This has an aftertaste.
Tastes like Austin water? Yeah, it does. Ugh.
These people just sampled City of Austin tap water straight from the faucet. Next, we had them try a sample of tap water filtered through the Pro Pure G2.0 filtration system.
High quality H2O.
That one is better.
Tastes like nothing.
Yep, I know what good water tastes like. It's good water.
Most tap water contains added substances like fluoride, chlorine, Monsanto's deadly pesticide, glyphosate, and many others. Studies prove that these substances are linked to an assortment of major health issues, including tooth decay, lowered IQ, and even cancer.
It tastes like you're drinking out of the lake when you're drinking tap water.
Yeah, it has that processed flavor to it.
The ProPure G2.0 filtration system removes these deadly substances and many more, leaving only fresh-tasting, deliciously clean water.
Okay, this is very tasty.
It's good water. Refreshing.
It's good.
Go to InfoWarsStore.com today. Use promo code WATER and save 10% off your ProPure purchase. Again, that's InfoWarsStore.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
You are watching the InfoWars Nightly News, which airs 7 p.m. Central at InfoWarsNews.com. And your support is helping us defend liberty worldwide.
We'll have a lot of stuff going on in the background. Just let us know if you like it or, some stuff. And we can put some stuff on the side.
Just to be clear, I'll be back in the old studio tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we're going to start now, maybe one day next week, then 2 days the next week.
Right.
And we're just going to phase it in the next month.
Okay.
And then Buckley, we've got the satellite uplinks. We're going to work with that Houston group and everybody else.
Perfect. So here's all the flu stuff. I just put it over here behind the thing. You're going to get that.
Absolutely. You are a genius.
We're good to go. And hey Travis.
Go yourselves in the control room. You guys don't kill each other. Well, my friends, it's already the 15th day of January. We're already halfway into the first month of 2015. I'm your host, Alex Jones, and I've been procrastinating, busy with documentary filmmaking, the nightly news, the radio show, family issues, you name it, in the last year that our new studio has been pretty much finished and that we've been hosting the nightly news out of for about 6 months to start segueing out of the old little studio. It's going to be a voiceover room in the future and a backup studio into the new studio. But we are in the new TV studio. If you're a radio listener, you go to InfoWars.com/show or PrisonPlanet.tv members also have the higher def feed, and we'll get the commercial-free podcast later today. You'll be able to see it all there at PrisonPlanet.tv as well. And, of course, we're not really presenting this in television, so you get to look at yours truly. I need to actually pay you to do that. I understand that. I think I've got a face for radio sometimes. But the reason we are television is we can show you video clips. We can show you the news articles. We can show you the documents. We can have our guest in studio. And you can get a chance to basically add several layers of informational awareness to that. Well, this should be interesting today. I would expect that you might see a few interruptions here and there because we are doing 3 hours of live radio / television with a full 8-camera shoot and a full crew today out in the new TV studios.
We're just going to mess with backgrounds. If you see something you don't like, just let us know during the break, and we'll make sure it's not in the next time we make them. But we have a bunch of stuff we put up, and then
Misattribution. Dr. Edward R. Group. What's your middle name? Frank. Dr. Edward Frank.
I love it.
So, Jones, when you unplug, that's yours. This is if we want to hook group up to
the original writing of the.
And we're going to fix this eventually, but this is if we're going to take calls with group, we'll have that plugged in for you.
Well, this will be a day long remembered. We've seen the end of Kenobi. We'll soon see the end of the Republic.
And the beginning of freedom.
I know everybody's been waiting on me procrastinating to move in here, but